40 miles south of San Francisco, welcome to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, a good one in the NFC West. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
And welcome your five-time Super Bowl champion, San Francisco 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals come out and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019. The 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
I just love watching Kyler Murray play quarterback, Mike, because it just reminds you that they come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, to be this small, but this fast and have that much arm talent, you just don't see that combination very often, let alone in the NFL. But we are now more than a year removed from that knee injury. I think he's ready to prove that he was worth that #1 overall pick just a few seasons ago, and he considers himself one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL now that he's fully healthy again.
That one caught by Wilson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Eight-yard pickup.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
2nd and 6 at the 49ers 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. First carry for James Conner. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Cardinals first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First down, Arizona.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cards offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams, in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. A tight end in motion now. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That one good for 26 yards.
That's another 49er. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
First and 10 for Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 25, here's second and 4. Purdy using the pop pass. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down as we are ready to get back underway. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, it's McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Akeem Davis-Gaither on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Makes the score Niners 10, Cardinals 7.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. Dortch now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Murray keeping it himself. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Nick Bosa on the stop. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Murray. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Cardinal first down.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
This one down the field, but he lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Arizona to take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Murray now to throw on first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
3rd and 14.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's Blake Gillikin now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Brings up second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. Now Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
It's going to be third. They need one. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Oh, crazy. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, 49ers.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Wilson on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up second down. at the Cardinals' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Another one through the uprights. He is 4 for 4 on the game. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this 2nd half. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Throwing Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now Murray on 1st down. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
It'll work Connor in the middle here. It'll get forward to about the 42. D. Winters there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down and 8. To throw is Murray.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
3rd, they need 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. throw. It's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 27.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And the 49er first down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Will Johnson up for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Open man is Jennings. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Cards offense about ready to take over once more. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Murray. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On second down, Murray. They're trying to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It is 3rd and long. Murray looking to throw. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Moore to return. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
He was brought down by Max Melton. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Purdy on the scramble.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
The 49ers out for the punt as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return, it's Dortch. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Murray going to look to do it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That ball caught, it's Zay Jones. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll be forced outright. And he will score! Game on! Kyler Murray! Touchdown, Cardinals! That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Cardinals 17.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. From up and down, just shy of the 40. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Your tight end motioning left here. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
We'll try to run for it. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. We're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
And This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Javon Kenny. Touchdown. 49. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Cardinals 17.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Murray now off the bootleg. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. D. Winter getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And here it's 3rd and a mile, and the defense was ready. The field is blanketed. Really the only decision that was left to be made was to just throw the ball away and bring up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Niners offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Routs another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Showtime! Let's make some noise! Focus, boys! Focus! This is our last chance!
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, knock him down at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once more. Here's first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Still some hope, keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray.
Murray's pass, complete to Tiburon. A gain of a yard, brings up second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Here comes second down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. end zone through the air, Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 32, Cardinals 24.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.